This ABC 15 Flash Briefing is sponsored by Sanderson Ford. Straight up.
Hi, I'm Nick Saletti here with your afternoon update from ABC15 Arizona. This morning, the Arizona Department of Health Services reporting another 1,900 new confirmed cases of the coronavirus. This is actually the highest we've seen in several days. The state also listing another 146 deaths due to complications from COVID-19. Essential workers could be the next in line to get the vaccine. The director of Arizona's Department of Health Services touring the new state vaccine pod in Tucson yesterday and says the state will be moving into all of Phase 1B by March, which includes essential workers. The state also looking to expand pod sites to more community-based locations. The Navajo Nation has surpassed its goal of administering at least 100,000 doses by the end of February. President Jonathan Nez says they've given out more than 75% of the vaccine supply that they've received so far. The movie theater industry is still struggling. We've learned that at least 2 theaters in the valley are closed for good: Studio Movie Grill in Scottsdale and Picture Show at Paradise Valley Mall. A new COVID-19 variant spreading in Arizona has experts concerned it could be more contagious than even the UK strain. This new mutation is being called the California variant, and of the nearly 5,000 COVID samples TGen has sequenced in Arizona, it now accounts for 14% of cases. By comparison, the UK variant only accounts for less than 1% of cases tested in our state in December. Now, while the variant does appear to be much more contagious, Arizona Medical Association President Dr. Ross Goldberg says the way to beat the virus has not changed.
If the virus can not able to spread, it can't replicate, it can't mutate, we slow down these variants. So we know they're here. They're in the country. We've seen they're throughout the states. Really, our job now is to stop the spread of the virus, variant or no variant.
Well, scientists believe the existing COVID vaccines should work against the new strains of this virus. The Arctic blast happening across the country, driving up gas prices. Right before these winter storms, gas prices were actually going down thanks to states easing travel restrictions. But now it's hard for supply to keep up with demand.
For a dozen refineries in Texas have gone offline because of the extreme cold. Refineries are outdoors, exposed to the elements, and sub-freezing temperatures are not good for them. They're not prepared for that.
Refineries in Texas make up about 20% of the country's capacity. Experts at Gas Buddy say this is a big hit for gasoline production. It will not be difficult for refineries to come back online after the winter storm, but gas prices are expected to continue to rise over the next week. So we check with AAA, and the average price for a gallon of unleaded here in Arizona is $2.66, but in Texas it's roughly 40 cents cheaper. Breaking barriers this weekend, a celebration for the first ever female Eagle Scouts. We're told more than a dozen are from Arizona. And you might recall the Boy Scouts of America opened the doors to girls back in 2019. To rise to the rank of Eagle Scouts, the highest honor, we spoke with a scout from Arizona who says that she was thrilled to take on the challenge and proud to be among the first females.
I was always told you're not allowed to, and then it opened up and I was like, you know what? Yes, I am. I am allowed to be here. I belong here and I can keep up. I can do everything that you can do.
The ceremony for the Scouts will be streamed online Sunday evening at 6 o'clock. Meantime, JetBlue announcing cheaper prices for some tickets, but they come with a catch. The airline says it'll start offering Blue Basic tickets starting on July 20th. Customers who buy those seats will not be allowed to bring a traditional carry-on bag and only a small bag that fits under the seat. The airline says the change will help free up overhead space for other passengers, which allows the airline to guarantee space for one carry-on in the overhead bin. We're inching closer and closer to the start of spring training. Tomorrow, tickets go on sale for the Diamondbacks. Stadiums will be operating at limited capacity with a number of COVID safety protocols. The first game is February 28th.
It's going to be a really nice end of the week. A little bit warmer, too, across the state. Those highs will climb back into the 50s in spots like Flagstaff. And for the valley, we're heading back into the 70s this afternoon with a high of 72 degrees and mostly sunny skies. This weekend, we've got a disturbance that's going to move in from the northwest. That's going to bring some stronger winds on Saturday in the valley and across the state. But no rain and not much snow either. Much of the high country stays dry with just a chance for a few snow showers up near the Utah border and in the Four Corners region. Otherwise, looking dry across the state. Just windy again as the storm system moves through. A little bit cooler than on Sunday behind this storm. So today we'll reach a high of 72. Then tomorrow we get a little warmer up to 76. Once that storm system moves in, that temperature drops a little bit down into the low 70s on Saturday. Then high pressure builds in for early next week, and that's bringing a warm up with highs reaching the upper 70s by Monday, and by Tuesday we could be into the 80s, but it looks like the 80s will be short-lived. We've got another storm system coming in Wednesday that'll bring more winds, and that will eventually drop highs into the low 70s Tuesday.
Another update tonight. Until then, get the latest news, weather, and traffic at abc15.com or just download our free ABC15 mobile app.
This ABC 15 Flash Briefing is sponsored by Sanderson Ford. Straight up.